Welcome back to Jero Dynamics. Okay, so who am I? I am Jero. That's a nickname I had as a kid, and so I go by that on social media and this channel. Uh, what is Jero Dynamics? Well, one, it's a play on aerodynamics, of course. Two, a guy that I used to be friends with, or I'm still friends with him actually, but he moved away, so it's mostly on like Facebook. He had thrown out the nickname or a name of a band that could have been Jero Dynamics, or and it's always kind of stuck with me. I thought it was pretty fun. But what is the channel? The channel is supposed to be my perspective on things. It's focused mostly on magic content, late or from since the beginning, mostly opening magic. But I want to do other stuff, and so who am I? As far as these videos are going to be, let's talk about my politics. I am going to be doing some political videos, and so if that's not your thing, I definitely will try to make sure that the titles of the videos show that that's what the video is going to be about, and then that way you don't have to click on it and watch it if you don't want to watch that. If you're here just to get away from all that real world stuff and you just want to watch me open some magic packs, that's great. Hopefully you keep watching those videos and just skip over the videos that have nothing to do with that. But who am I politically? Well, let's start off with this. I am currently a member of the Libertarian Party. I say that because it kind of bounces around depending on, if I want to be able to vote, for a certain candidate, or if I want to, if I just get, a desire to switch parties. Sometimes I'm a Republican, but not usually. I don't. Sometimes I vote Republican, sometimes I vote Democrat, and sometimes I vote Libertarian. Lately in California, I think they've moved in our main general elections, so it's just top two. So it's really, I usually only have a choice in elections between a Republican and Democrat. But I am a Libertarian. In the last two presidential elections, I voted for the Libertarian candidate. I didn't vote for Trump. Definitely didn't vote for Biden or Hillary. And I voted for Jo Jorgensen last time. Dr. Jo Jorgensen. She's great, by the way. Look into her. She's awesome. And then the election before that, I kind of held my nose and voted for Gary Johnson. He wasn't the greatest. But really, I had a choice between Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, and Gary Johnson. And so at the time, honestly, I was of the mindset that Donald Trump was just running as a Republican, that he was really more of a liberal guy, and he was just really kind of brash, and he insulted a lot of the people that I followed, that I liked politically, and he wasn't my taste, and I didn't want to vote for him. And it's easy in California because obviously California is going to go, the electoral votes are going to go to the Democrat. That's just what's going to happen. So it's really easy for me to, vote my conscience and vote for the right candidate here in California, because I know even if I had voted for Trump, it's not going to help him win the election, So I voted for Gary Johnson in that election, Jo Jorgensen in the last election. I vote for Libertarians as often as I can, just because I do prefer their platforms. Usually the individuals running for the Libertarian Party are more aligned with my beliefs. There's certain positions that I hold that don't really align with the Libertarian Party, and that's fine. But I think for the most part, that's the political party I align with. My perspective is usually focused on the individual. And so my positions on lots of political and cultural issues are that, if you're not hurting anybody, then you should be able to do what you want to do. And for the most part, that's how I feel, and it doesn't matter if I believe it personally. Let's take a not so controversial issue. Let's say drug legalization, marijuana. I've never smoked it. Been around people who smoked it all my life. Never had a desire to smoke it myself. never done edibles or pills or anything like that, right? But I think it should be legal. I don't think there's anything wrong with it being legal. I don't think it, causes a detriment to society. In fact, I think it's the other way around. For it to be illegal, it causes a detriment to society. That's my position. So it doesn't matter that I'm, on religious grounds and personal grounds opposed to it. I wouldn't do it myself. But that doesn't mean I don't think that people should not be able to make adult decisions and choose that sort of thing. Anyways, I'm not going to go into like specifics about a bunch of topics right now in this video. Just kind of want to give you perspective of who I am. My videos may offend you. My goal is not to offend you. I'm not making videos to be offensive. I'm not a shock jock. I'm not a troll. I'm not trying to be a troll in my videos. I'm not trying to be a troll on Twitter. Some people accuse me of that, but that's because they accuse people they disagree with of being trolls. I'm not trying to offend anybody. And so that is goal number one. I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm also not trying to not offend you. So keep that in mind. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to say something and couch it hoping that it doesn't offend people, because one, you're never going to not offend somebody. Everything you say, things I've said up until this point in the video, I'm sure there is someone out there who's offended. But that's not my goal. So my goal is to not offend, but my goal is not to not offend. Okay, make sense? Cool. So if my video offends you, and if you disagree with me to the point where you don't want to watch the video, just don't watch the video. If you would like to debate, I'd be more than happy to debate you in the comments on Twitter, Jero Dynamics, if that's your thing. If you want to just have a discussion, we don't have to debate. We can just have a discussion. Be polite to me. I'll be polite to you. We'll have a nice conversation. It'll be great. I'm not trying to push my worldview on anybody else. So there's that also. If you don't believe in the same things I believe in, I am okay with that. I just don't want you to push your worldview on me either. So, if you believe that marijuana should be illegal, that's fine. You can believe it's illegal, should be illegal, and I'm not trying to push my view that it should be legal on you, right? Just don't say, well, you can't believe this. That's the thing, is opinions are opinions, and don't force opinions on other people. But yeah, that's kind of the general idea of who I am. People on the right are going to disagree with me. People on the left are going to disagree with me. People in the Libertarian Party are going to disagree with me. From time to time. That's just the nature of things. I don't have a down the party platform universal viewpoint where I have to agree with everything that one side or the other says. You will find that my politics do have focuses. I have a focus on fixing things because I feel like things are broken. I have a focus on returning to a country where things are more about our individual freedoms. And to a certain degree, and I think I will probably be doing a course of videos. I don't know exactly the theme in my videos will be focusing on, can it be fixed? Do we need to reboot? Is one way to put it. And keep in mind, I believe in the non-aggression pact. I do not believe in violence. I'm not trying to have a war, but maybe we do need to go our separate ways. Is that a thing that we could do? Is that a thing we should do? As long as it doesn't lead to violence and bloodshed, maybe we should. And maybe that's a discussion that could be had, unless we can come back together, which is going to be tough. It's none of these are easy things to solve, and that's who I am and what I will be talking about in my videos. I'll also be talking about cultural stuff, and you'll get some of my political perspective in cultural things. Maybe you'll get some of my political perspective in movie reviews and game reviews and things like that. So sometimes that'll come across, and what I want you to know is that we can disagree. We can still enjoy the same stuff. I can watch the same movie as you and enjoy the same movie as you, and we can disagree about politics. That's my perspective, and hopefully that's yours. And yeah, if you guys want to have a discussion, comments down below. Find me on Twitter. Let's have a discussion. It'll be great. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.